Everyone wants to live longer, but the biggest goal of future medicine is not long life, but to extend healthy lifespan. I'm at Harvard University now. School of Public Health. It's recess now. Then tell everyone about it. I've learned some insights these days. Because this time, I came to study mainly with longevity. Some knowledge of relevant medical sciences. But I think it's just a doctor who has been a doctor for 30 years. Words about health and longevity. There should be no new insights. But the first day of class, the teacher said this. I suddenly realized, that's a lot of us. Pursuing a lifetime of longevity. Maybe it was wrong from the beginning. Some people live to be over 9 years old. But those last 10 years, almost always in the hospital, or live in a hospital bed. Then I will score points today and feel sad tomorrow. Hospitalized today and rescued tomorrow. Later, I even had a meal. Walk to the toilet. They all need others to take care of them. The family is very tired. The old man himself is also in pain. But there are also some people, over 80 years old, still going out 6 times a day. Grocery shopping, travel. Thinking very clearly. Life can be completely natural. They also live to an advanced age. But you will find what they have are two completely different people. This lifespan is how many years you live. Healthy lifespan. You are truly healthy. Those years when I could live independently, with dignity. There is a group in this course. This data allows us to delve particularly deeply into. Many people in the last 10 to 15 years of their lives are in a state of compromised health. That is to say, our medical progress today, often what is extended is the length of life. But it does not simultaneously extend the length of health. I have been thinking about this for a long time. That is, if a person lives to be 80 years old, but the long-term shit in the last 10 years, that real healthy life, in fact, it's only more than 60 years. So if a person lives to 85 years old, but before the age of 85, always able to eat by myself, walk by yourself, think for yourself, I think this kind of life is more worth pursuing. Now, more and more scientists start paying attention to these diseases, a common source, of all, because of related diseases for many years. It is not isolated from each other. They may have a common biological basis. If in the future, we can make the human body fall slower. So many chronic diseases take time to occur. It is possible to push it back together. Oh, of course, I also want to remind everyone. That doesn't mean that there has been some kind of counter-spiritual appearance today. It doesn't mean that all wearing this resist. Establish a fighting school if you like it. So the real science of longevity. The most important point, just respect the evidence. Then distinguish between scientific research and commercial promotion. This is very important. The course was snatched up at the end. It says you need to learn to avoid real evidence and market creation. Medicine should not just help us. It should help us put the last paragraph. Years filled with illness and disability. Tell it as much as possible. Let us spend more time for health. Leave it to family. Leave it to the life you truly love. So, starting from today, I also want to do it with everyone. I want to live longer. Change it to a new goal. I want to live healthier. Because of true longevity. Not the length of life, but a healthy and long life. So what should we do? I think it's a disease. First point. I talk about it every day. Must be a healthy diet. The most popular one currently is the Mediterranean diet. Just eat a lot of vegetables. And appropriate amount of fruit. Then we eat. For example, if you can use a plate to serve that dish, half of plate, it should be green vegetables. And it's best to use green vegetables. There are also vegetables of different colors. Then that one half, that's a quarter. It should be whole grains and miscellaneous grains. Then the other quarter. It should be high quality protein. This is a Mediterranean diet. A very important principle. Just use more plant-based ones. Or animalistic. This real raw material. And some foods processed from ingredients. Not the kind of highly processed food. It's the first bit of food. Then the second point. You must maintain a good weight. Obesity and weight loss. I'm working hard now too. Let's lose weight together. Second, you must have a good sleep. Go to bed early. Sleep is extremely important. Another one is, be sure to stay in a particularly good mood. This mood, a good mood is good medicine. It is a good medicine to solve all problems. And then there's a little more. The most important thing is that, be sure to exercise well. Except always moving. Jog, brisk walk. Swim, cycling and dancing. Then there must be resistance training to increase the impact. If you do the above 5 points, Just let us eat well. Maintain a good weight. Sleep well, exercise well, feel good. Our basic guarantee is there. We can live healthier. It can improve the quality of your life a little bit.